Welcome back to Life and Style. Time for the kitchen. And Chef Abdallah is ready, and I can see, Chef Abdallah, you have an amazing guest in studio.
How do you know she's amazing?
She is. Look at her. She looks fabulous, and I know stuff about her.
Okay, now we are talking about fashion here. You haven't seen her cooking yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what we're having here is a talented, beautiful owner of 3 different restaurants in Nairobi. Entrepreneur. What else can we add on to that one?
Very beautiful. Okay. And she's graced our stage.
And she's graced us. She's our guest today is Chef Salma. And Chef Salma is the owner, and Chef Salma is the owner of Swahili Dishes, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Swahili Dishes
Yes,
is?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and you know, the other day I was just walking in town and somebody says, let's go and try some Swahili food. He says, I am Swahili. I should be able to make food. So what's going on here? Why do I have to go to Swahili Dishes? And somebody took me to Chef Salma's place just down in town. And when I looked at that, and I was like, okay, you know, this is good food. So what I'm trying to do today is to incorporate something with a nationalistic attitude into my dishes today. The Kenyan food will have something that is chicken, huko ni bara, watu wa bara. I've got some, a little bit of Githeri, Central Province, and then Salma is giving us a touch of the Swahili flavor. Okay? So watch out. Salma, karibu.
Asante sana.
Four pieces of chicken breast with bone, quarter-liter beef stock, 1 piece of diced garlic, 1 piece of diced onion, 50 grams tomato paste, salt and pepper to taste, 100 grams salted sukuma wiki, 100 grams mashed cooked pumpkin. Accompanying dish, 1 piece of onion, salt and pepper, 4 cloves of chopped garlic, 500 grams of diced pumpkins, 2 cups of thick coconut cream, native sakotash, 1 tablespoon of oil, salt and pepper, 1 piece of chopped onion, 100 grams of boiled maize, 100 grams of cooked red beans, 100 grams shelled cooked peas.
Maana mimi napika kuku leo.
Okay,
Sasa
fine.
wewe utatupikia nini leo?
Mimi nitawapikia matango ya nazi or malenge ya nazi.
Tofauti ya matango na malenge nini? Watu wa bara ndio wanaita malenge.
Yes, na sisi wa pwani tunaita.
Na sisi watu wa pwani tukiita malenge watu wataona ni something that is swollen. Si ndio?
Kabisa.
All right. Okay, so Salma is cooking something for us which is matango, and she's or malenge, as you see the pumpkin. This is a sample of what the pumpkin looks like. So I think just explain to us before I even start with my chicken. What did you do with your malenge?
Okay, fine. This is how your pumpkin looks like before you start off with it.
Okay.
You need to peel off the skin. Yeah, you need to peel off the skin, remove all the seeds inside, cut it into small cubes like this here.
Okay.
Then you set it aside.
Okay.
My ingredients are garlic,
Okay. So you've got that's your onion, you've got
Onion.
your garlic,
tomato. You can either use fresh tomatoes or the tomato paste,
tomato paste. Okay.
whichever is convenient for you.
Okay.
Some black pepper
Okay.
to flavor, and salt to
Okay.
taste.
All
It's
right.
a very simple menu, but very tasty.
Okay.
So
And I see something which is white. What is
yes, this is the most important part of this
Okay.
meal. This is coconut milk.
this? You know, the Swahilis cannot do anything without coconut milk.
True.
Almost all their dishes. Now, something about coconut milk. I noticed that you are not using any fat in there.
Yeah,
Why?
because coconut in itself has a lot of fat.
Okay.
I don't really need to add more fat into it.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are health conscious.
Yes, I'm a bit health conscious.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Salma, just go ahead with that one. And on my part, what I'm going to do, because it's not a competition, it's a partnership today. So what I'm going to do on my part is I'll show you how to stuff the chicken with something else. Now, this is a chicken breast, which you saw me slice into pieces. Remember the last show, somebody asked me, what is this for? It's not for hammering the crew. It's for actually tenderizing the chicken and stretching it. You see, so I'm stretching my chicken. You just put it in plastic and you stretch it. Okay? Yeah, so Salma, just go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
What we need is a teaspoon of garlic,
okay.
then like 1 chopped onion, These are two, I think.
Okay, yeah, I'll use
So
the
we'll
other ones,
I'll
don't
use
worry.
I'll use half of it.
Okay,
Then
The
1
rest of mine.
teaspoon of the tomato paste.
okay,
Then salt to taste.
okay.
I'll add in the pepper.
Just a little bit, not too much.
Yeah, just
Because you
a
can
little.
always add some more. When there are some people who've got this habit of the moment the food comes onto their table, they add salt and pepper. Hata hawajui. You're insulting us chefs. These are not supposed to be. That Brian dude who was here, he's got that habit. I've seen him in the canteen. Chakula anapewa anaanza tu. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, fine. This is coconut milk now.
Okay,
We'll add in our coconut milk.
okay. What do we call coconut milk in Swahili?
Tui.
Tui, T-U-I.
Yeah.
Unasikia Waswahili, basi mi chakula changu kijaa tui, ndio hiyo. Hiyo chakula kichwajaa tui, tui means coconut milk. And you know the coconut milk, they normally have two types. The thin one,
Yes.
and then the thick one.
Yes.
So the thin one is the one
For starting.
for starting with.
Yes.
And then the thick one is the topping up.
Yeah, the topping now.
Mmesikia, leo Waswahili wanafundisha kupika. Hiyo sio tumbukiza.
So you mix everything together.
Okay.
Then you leave it to cook for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Your pumpkin should be ready.
Because pumpkin is very, very soft. So
Yeah,
guys, just
they
make sure
don't
that you
take
don't
long.
overcook it.
Yes.
Okay. Now, as Salma is doing that, as she lets that cook, Salma, let me show you what I'm going to do with my chicken today.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I also have a little bit of butternut squash or pumpkin you can use. You can see that one. And then I have skuma wiki. Skuma wiki hiyo. Usione ni show tu kuka hapo. I've already sauteed it. So what I'm going to do with mine is I've battered my chicken to stretch it, and then I add a little bit of salt. Okay. And then what I'm using also, I'm going to use this, your pepper, and I will put a little bit of pepper on my chicken. Okay. Pepper wacha ikakaya hapo. I like clearing my kitchen. You know how dangerous the kitchen can be when it's cluttered. And then what I will do is I will use some of this mash. I will mash this together. Okay. And as I mash them together, so you get the mixture of the butternut or pumpkin. Again, if you have a lot of pumpkin, it's the pumpkin season, use the pumpkin, or you can use the butternut. It still gives you that color. Okay. And then you mix it together with the skuma wiki, so you get green and yellow. Look at that beautiful color.
Very colorful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll add just a little bit there. And if you can see, I've already done the other ones here. So what I'm trying to do is just to show you how I folded them. And then I press them in between the chicken and I roll the chicken. Okay, up, up, very, very simple. Roll it. Okay, now it's important to do this ahead of time. Reason being, you need to put it in the fridge for some period of time so that it sets down. Otherwise, your sukuma will start sweating and do things like that. So since I've already had 4 of them, let me show you what I'll do now. Today, like I said, it's not competition. Is this too hot for you?
Yeah.
You want to remove it?
Reduce the heat.
Reduce the heat.
Yeah, just-
Mimi ni magician hapa. Reduce heat kidogo imepungua.
Chini kabisa.
Hapo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So don't overcook the pumpkin as Salma has just mentioned. Now what I'm going to do is with my chicken, kwa wale watu wa Western Province huko, tuanze na chicken. I've got my pan over there. Remember last week when we had another dish that was also a chicken-based dish? Or was it 2 weeks ago, something of the sort? So what I'll do in my case is I've already rolled that. Remember I showed you how to roll it? And I've got my chicken there, beautiful. Sasa hii, I'm just going to put the oil. You're the one who's going to saute this, Salma.
Okay.
Okay. So as the oil gets hot, just increase the heat a little bit for me. Okay. As the oil gets hot, and I always tell people, if you want to taste and see if the oil is hot, try something cold into there. So that's not yet hot. And the moment you see that it's sprinkling, then you know that it's hot.
Yeah.
And you don't want it to be too hot. Okay? So you started in 2004?
And
2004?
Yeah,
Wow.
2004 going to 2005.
Okay, yeah, before it, I don't want to mash you. 2004. What made you start this business?
I've always had a passion
Okay.
of food, of cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I got into this business.
Who taught you how to cook? Was it mom? Was it your neighbors? Was it your friends?
Yeah, actually, I started cooking at home.
At home?
Yes.
I wouldn't mind, Salma, if you take care of this one.
Okay.
I know you want to burn them.
Yeah, trust
Okay.
me.
I trust you. I trust you. She's a great chef, so I have to trust her. And I'm also throwing some onions to get that flavor into our sauce, because the sauce will be coming in there also. Okay. Tell me something. Yeah.
Yeah. Our culture.
Yeah.
You know our culture.
I don't know your culture. Do I come from your house?
Okay, we are Swahilis, and you know how it is with Swahilis. You have to start learning cooking
garlic
at a
that I've just
very
thrown in
tender age. So by
Okay.
10 years old,
Okay.
by the time I was 10 years old, I was
can
already
start
in the
cooking.
kitchen. Yeah.
10 years old.
Yes.
Okay, how many of you at 10 years old? I think most of the kids nowadays will be busy on their phones and things like that. Salma started cooking at 10 years
Yes,
old. I don't
10
want
years
to ask
old.
her how old she is right now, because women never reveal their ages.
Exactly.
But let me tell
Don't
you,
go there.
she was very young at that time. Hey,
Yeah,
go ahead,
10
Salma.
years old. So,
I've got my chicken or meat spice that I always use in the kitchen.
okay, that's Royco. What is it?
No, this is a mixture of paprika, cumin, white powder to make it easy. And I think one of these days I should share this recipe so that when you have it at home, all you need
Yeah,
to do
you
is
don't
take
need to
one
buy.
spoon. You don't need to buy, exactly. You make your batch and then you just take 1 spoon. How's your malenga coming up?
Good.
Should I stop it or?
It's almost there.
Almost there, okay. And you can see the reduction in the malenga actually.
Yeah.
So, at the same time, our chicken, you can see that it's browning, eh? You can see that it's browning, it's holding, okay? So the next thing that we are going to do is, I normally also make my beef stock. So I'm going to put that one into just a little bit. And I will also add my tomato paste before I add some more beef stock. Salma, you know where I buy this equipment from?
No?
You don't know? You're a housewife?
Yes.
Okay. So if you are a housewife, are you impressed by this equipment, by the way?
Very much.
Yeah, because first of all, it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different elements. Now the middle element, you can also use it for stir frying because you can increase the heat. Unlike so many other, yeah, go ahead, yeah, just a taste here. Unlike so many other oven tops, these ones you can get them from housewife. You have to be very, very gentle onto this side so that you don't open it. Otherwise, the stuffing will come out. Yeah. There you go. Ah, this one is a chef. Let me tell you. Housewife's Paradise, CBD. It's just next to Jamia Mosque. You can get this one. So the next thing, now that we've already put our tomato paste, we just add a little bit, and we let it simmer slowly. And we are going to use some of that liquid. We are going. That is.
This is ready now.
Yours is almost ready.
Yeah.
Okay, Salma says hers is almost ready. You know what we'll do, Salma? We'll remove yours. We'll put it on the side. Like we said, malenga does not need to be cooked for too long, otherwise it becomes overcooked. Now, here I've got my githeri. Somebody told me it's githeri. Another one says it's. You know what? I was told it's githeri, and I'll call it githeri. But let me give you the equivalent to githeri in the culinary terms. It's called native sakotash. It's called native sakotash. Mkienda nyumbani, musiulize githeri, ulizeni native sakotash from today. It's called native sakotash. That's the international term for githeri. So githeri is not only Kenyan, by the way. It's accepted in all other culinary areas. You know. And native sakotash, the reason why they call it native is because the East Indians, you know, the American Indians, the ones who, the cowboys and the Indians, they are the native people in North America, and so they started calling it native sakotash. Okay, they used to eat a lot of githeri also there. It's very, very healthy. Sour. So we've got our chicken, we've got our githeri, we've got our malanga. Anything else we are missing, my dear?
No, I think we are
Chef,
good. Yeah.
Chef Salma says nothing else. I'll keep this cameraman. Yeye nitakupikia wewe. Naye anataka kula ile. Yeye ndio anataka niongeza utakula ile. How it is you are doing it. Let me put this in the fridge so that we can get ready to plate our dish. So Salma, tell me something about family now.
Okay.
Do you have kids at home? You know, tell us something about your family, because all we see here is an intelligent, beautiful chef, owner of 3 different restaurants, but we don't know anything else about you. So somebody might ask, well, you know what? Salma maybe doesn't have a life at home. Tell us something about your restaurant first and foremost.
My restaurant
As we
is
get ready
called
to serve the food.
Swahili Plates Limited.
Okay.
I have a partner who's my husband.
Wow. Husband
Yes.
and wife team.
Yes. We have 4 beautiful kids together.
Four beautiful
Alhamdulillah.
kids.
Yes.
And you are able to run the restaurant, feed them, take care of them.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, I keep on being amazed by Salma.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Salma. What else? What else? So, when you start doing menus in your house, or let me rephrase the question. At home, what do you feed your children? Do you feed them the menu from your restaurant, or is it something special every day?
Yeah, for us it's something special every day.
Okay.
Unless I'm very busy,
Okay.
then I would opt to take something from the restaurant. But we have to cook at home, strictly.
Every day you have to cook at home.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Unless
Salma
I'm
has to cook at
busy,
home every day.
if I have an event.
Salma has to take care of events outside functions. Salma has to run 3 restaurants. There's no excuse. And the name of your restaurant is Swahili Dishes.
Swahili Plate
Where are they
Limited.
currently?
We started with Prestige
Okay.
at Prestige Plaza.
Okay.
Then we went to town on Mwindi Mbingu Road, just right opposite Equity Bank.
Okay.
And our 3rd branch, our baby, is at Sarit Center
Wow.
at the food court.
Wow. Guys, that's a lot of work. Coming from a housewife, coming from somebody who's got 4 kids, that's a lot of work. I don't know how you do it, Salma.
Yeah.
But the encouraging thing is that I'm sure there'll be a lot of your fans here who are going to start thinking about, if Salma can do it, I can also do it.
Why not?
Why not? Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe just tell them. So let's say you want to create a dish. Now we are going to start plating. Yeah? So as we talk, come nearer,
Yeah.
and I just want to, maybe we'll just do this into a 5-star hotel. And then when the rest of the team members, when they go to the hotel, they should be, when they come to your hotel, charge them like 5,000 for this plate. Okay? Yeah, here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, here.
Because
if they
today
do
it's free, yeah?
Today it's free, yeah. But
Yeah.
when they come to your hotel,
will
charge
be
them
paid
5,000.
back.
So
Yeah,
kindly
paid back
go
time.
ahead and serve it like that on the 4 plates.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Now the Kenyan public, you know, they might ask you, are you going to charge them 5,000? Approximately, what your prices at your restaurant?
We are very reasonable, by the way.
What is reasonable? It could be free.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
free is also reasonable. So what is
reasonable. Our prices range from 400 to 800 shillings
Okay.
per dish.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Yeah,
For 1,000 shilling, you'd eat very comfortably.
for 1,000 shillings.
Yes.
Okay, when
A
Brian
soda,
comes,
a
when Brian
drink.
comes, say it's like 2,000 shillings because ni mgumu sana Brian. So say
Sawa.
like 2,000 shillings.
Noted.
Yeah, noted. Akija Brian, don't tell him 1,000. 1,000 kwake, unajua jamaa analipwa. Yeah, kwa hivyo say 2,000 when he comes in.
Sawa sawa.
Yeah. So that one again, right? Because now, guys, look at the beautiful color of the malenga. That is as a result of the coconut milk, I think.
Yes.
It accentuates, and I
Yes.
can actually smell it. I wish somebody, well, we'll have people who are going to try it, but I wish somebody could just come and see how smelly it is. You know, I can get the aroma from here.
Yeah, it's great.
Hii mwachi yule cameraman anataka kuonja. He's winking at
Oh
me.
my God,
Yeah,
okay,
one of the
fine.
cameramen is already winking at me. Abdallah, hiyo ni yangu.
Sawa, sawa.
So the next thing now we are going to do here before we put the chicken will be the last piece. Okay?
Yeah.
And I don't want to overcook the chicken. I told the team the other day that chicken only takes about 10 to 12 minutes. The more you cook the chicken, so this one will just put it on the side here. Okay? This is a mixture. So right now we have the coastal flavors. Next we've gone to the central province flavors, which is Githeri, also healthy. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, if you could just push a little bit like that and then serve it there, just a little bit like what I just did. Okay, you can use that one so that you don't burn your hands, Salma. Okay, so that's your Githeri. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Yeah. Salma nampenda, labda ni kisani chake hicho. Maybe that's her plate. She's put more than necessary. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it's, you see, we are coming up with something that is both healthy. We are going to shock, because Brian claims that he's a sports guy, so he has to be healthy and he has to eat healthy. Today we are going to shock him. In fact, I think his plate, maybe we shouldn't even put the chicken. Tuangalie kama atakula bila kuku leo. Unajua huyu jamaa. Okay? So, and then now we go to the chicken. Now the chicken, it's important when you cook the chicken, you let it to rest a little bit. The reason is, and not only chicken before you slice it, the reason is there's a lot of juice that comes out. If it's still hot, the juice will come out, the natural juice. So what we're going to do is let it rest just a little bit. Let me just see if this chicken is cooked, because chicken you don't want to, on this side, maybe I should toss it onto the other side. You can see the stuffing is there already inside. I'll just give it a little bit of a quick, and remove my madenga. Okay, so I have two people who always come to this kitchen. I don't know why. They like eating. Maybe that's one of the reasons. So you'll see them coming in soon. I'll call them once we are ready. But the only thing that we need to do now is to slice that chicken. It's almost ready. Let me just wash our cutting board. So Salma, you did mention that you wanted to come to this show. And you even called me, says, come on, Chef Abdallah, you know what? I need to come there and see the actual recording. And I said, no. When you come here, it's not going to be the actual. Look at that. Look at that stuffing, guys. Where's the cameraman? Usipopiga hii picha usipati chakula. Okay? So, look at that stuffing. You can see the green stuffing over there? Salma, you see how beautiful it is?
Yeah,
how simple it is? And it's already cooked. Okay. So, when you came here, what was your first impression when you walked into our studio, our kitchen and everything? After seeing us out there, what can you tell the other people who would like to join us? What can you tell them about us?
Very friendly. The ambience.
I didn't know that we are friendly.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I think everyone is friendly.
So you were scared before, and now you find that it's so easy.
Yes, and I found like it's totally the opposite.
Don't scare people. When you see all these big knives, they are not for killing people. I don't kill people here. Okay. All I do is I try to impress people with what we do, courtesy of life and style. Okay, you can't get it anywhere else except on Life and Style, guys. So keep on watching us every day, and you see these things. And we are just about to get there. I just noticed that one of the pieces there was a little bit nini. So now, and you know what?
It's ready.
It's ready. It's ready. You can hear it. So there you go. So we put it over there. I put that a little bit over there. Okay. And now what I usually do, I need a spoon, I need a spoon. There's a spoon. So I take a little bit of that natural sauce and I just pour it on top. Okay? So just a little bit, because you want to get all the flavors. You don't want to mix the flavors so that your malenge, you know? Malenge. So that the malenge flavor, you don't get it. You need to create a balance in this dish so that you can get the flavors of the malenge, you can get the kila kitu. Okay? Sawa, what do you think about that? Can we improve on it?
No, it's good as it is.
Sasa, when you present this dish, my next question again, how much can you sell it in your restaurant? Before we invite our guests.
For Brian,
okay,
3,000.
For Brian, for Brian,
Yeah, and for the rest, since I'm a reasonable person, I think 1,500.
1,500?
Yeah.
1,500 for the plate, including the plate to take it home?
Yeah.
Okay. You're even getting
I'm
the plate
generous,
to take it home?
yeah.
She's very, very generous. This artistic work, courtesy of Salma and myself, as part of the it's not a competition, as part of our partnership today. We won't even tell you about the price. I am not going to confirm the price until I get the other people. Let me get Mwikali and I think Brian is still around.
Always on cue. Like I was just waiting. You know, like call my name now.
Nimesikia kitajwa sana.
Wewe kwanza wewe chakula yako ikuwekwa kuku.
Mwikali. Hebu chukua. Sijui kama jamaa anajua smell ya food. Because the first thing that goes to Brian is nini. Okay, Salma, we just need to join them over there.
Salma,
okay.
Asante.
Salma, I have been to your restaurant.
Okay, nice.
Around Ramadan, you had put the one on Mundingo, the amazing things.
Outside.
Swahili dishes put out there.
Yeah.
That was really, really impressive.
We do it even at Prestige, the same
Yeah.
thing outside.
Okay.
Yeah, we sell stuff outside.
All right, just have a seat.
Thank you.
So when did you visit her restaurant?
Around Ramadan?
Were you fasting?
Well, not, I wasn't fasting. I was not fasting.
As if people are fasting during Ramadan and you don't go there during Ramadan, what's happening here?
They had a very attractive stand outside. They're just calling to you, Joe.
Eye-catching. Yeah?
No. Basically, what Mikali
Do
is
not
trying,
say I'm a
Mikali is trying
foodie.
to say is that she enjoys offers. Unajua kama ile ya pizza in ile terrific Tuesday nini.
Really?
Free offers.
It
Free
wasn't
offers.
free, but was it free?
No, it's discounted.
Just, well,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, we do
To my point.
discounts during Ramadan.
Lakini unajua chef nakula.
Okay, before nakula, fanya namna hii. Let me tell me about the
coconut?
okay.
They don't even need to do that.
No?
You're not scenting?
No, I can smell it from here. Even if you follow instruction.
That's nice now. Even if I tell Brian to put the food on his head, he will do it.
But it's the kitchen. You're the CEO here.
So you trust me. Eh?
I trust
Thanks
you.
for trusting
I
me.
trust you.
Anyway, guys, here
So
it
can
is,
we
you know.
try this?
Let's first of all
Let's
toast
toast.
to
Okay.
Salma. Let's toast to Chef Salma, okay, guys?
All right.
Good job
Chef
done by
Salma.
Chef Salma. Okay, Chef Salma, there is yours. Brian, there is yours. Mikali, I'm fine. Okay.
No, me I actually love the pumpkin which were done by Salma.
Thank you.
Unajua nyinyi wote mnaongelea tu vitu zenu.
Do you
Amoni
know the reason why Brian has just said
Na
that?
nyama.
Anafikiri Salma atampatia voucher ya kwenda kula restaurant yake ya
Aya, umomba vocha.
Siombe tu voucher.
Oh, omba tu. Tutaelewa.
She's got 3 restaurants. She's the owner of 3 restaurants.
Tushamaliza hiyo story.
Yeah, ushamaliza hiyo story.
Tushamaliza.
Kitambo.
This dish today, the dish that we just prepared with partnership with Chef Salma today was stuffed chicken breast with sukuma wiki, or call it kale, and pumpkin or malenga. And we also made native sakotash. As from today, go home and tell everybody native sakotash giveri, and the coconut-infused pumpkins. Okay, courtesy of Swahili Dishes Restaurant here, Chef Salma. If you want to participate into our show and come and join us, just like Chef Salma today, or you'd like to get some of these recipes, tell them, Mikali, I'm too hungry.
It's very, very easy. Our WhatsApp number is 0700574747. Be part of the show. If you have a unique recipe that you'd like to share, it's very, very simple. You can use that number as well, 0700574747. Remember the Remember the hashtag is KTN Life and Style. You can use that on all social media platforms. Facebook KTN Life and Style, on Twitter KTN Life_Style. Hivyo basi.
Maliza kula sakotash.
Ngoja kidogo, sakotash yake imeisha. Dakika 2 tu nimeongea.
Basi unajua pia
Brian, nikuongeze sakotash.
Oh, thank you so much for tuning in to Life and Style this morning. Let's do this all over again tomorrow. Right now, end up Google spelling ya sakotash. Sakotash.
hiyo tash, hiyo ya mwisho ni CH ama
Inakaka
No, ni T-A-S-H, sakotash. It's S-U-C-C-O-T-A-S-H, sakotash. Sio ile sako ya, sio sako hii ya pesa.
Sako ya pesa ni?
Yeah, ni kama hiyo pia, sio.
Thank you so much,
Nafikiria
Salma.
sako ya
Thank
pesa na hiyo.
you so much, Chef Abdallah, Salma, and
Take care, guys.
Brian. Have a good day.
See you next time.